me show you my account, my statement.
Don't
for
say it's a
September.
mistake.
Please.
You have been here since now.
Please, can I see
Which kind of
him?
question
Can
again?
I see your son? Please. Please, I want to see your son. Because it's the same. Please, can I see your son? I just want to ask him. I need to ask him about this money because this
is not there. I've been in the bank 3
I gave your son 4,000 naira and transferred 2004. It's showing on my bank statement 2004.
But when I knew that, it was getting out of points and it was getting out of hand, people were already gathering. I said, hold up.
It's one thing to leave your house, and it's another thing for you to leave and come back safely. Hey guys, welcome to Princess Media. My name is Princess, and today we are talking about this young lady who came outside and literally expressed her fears of how she was almost unalive, harassed because of 6,500. So according to this lady, she went to buy something, fuel to be precise, a while back, and then after a while she went back there and somebody saw and was like, "Madam, you're the one that was buying fuel that day and did not pay us." And she was like, "Yo, it's not me. I didn't do anything like that. I paid you guys what I bought. I gave you guys 4,000 and then I transferred 2,005." They're like, "No, you didn't do that." That was how this lady started getting harassed. You guys, there's a plot twist that they didn't know who this lady was. Now, it just got me thinking, okay, that what if this lady was just a ordinary person? What would have happened to her? Anyway, let me not say too much. Let's go watch that video and I'll be back.
I think I'm mentally ready to share the story now. I've been battling with PTS, but I think I can share the story now. This thing, it happened before my wedding, right? So I had wanted to get fuel from the filling station and I came back very late from work, and then before I could go to the filling station, they were already closed. So so this black market, then they were calling me, "Oh, come and buy, come and buy." So I had to because I needed to work that night, so I had to just stop by. I have 4,000 naira cash, and because I usually buy 4,000 naira fuel. So when I got there, their theirs were kind of higher. So I bought their fuel, but it was 2,004 extra. So I had to transfer 2,004, then give them cash of 4,000, making it 6,4. Yeah, 6,4. So everything went smoothly. Exactly 1 month to that day. It was on the 19th of 1 month, and then the 19th of the next month, I went to buy fuel again, and I bought from the filling station, and then I was coming back, and then I was hearing, "Madam, stop, madam, madam, come." So I felt like, okay, it's the black market, the way they usually call people to come and buy fuel. But this woman kept calling me that it was not the way they usually call. So I had to turn back and look at her. So she was like, "Oh, please excuse, wait." So when I stopped, she approached me. She was like, "It's you." I said, "Eh? What's happened?" She's like, "You got far from me and you did a fake transfer." Before she even got to fake transfer, she was like, "You got far from me and you didn't pay. You took fuel and left. I've caught you. I've called the thief. I said, "Eh? The girl?" I said, "Ma, calm down. How much are we talking about?" He said, "You got before you could even think about anything, people were already gathering." And then I'm like, Jesus Christ, okay. I was like, "Okay, ma, how much? Let me pay." Then we can now sort it out. Let me just pay the amount and then we can sort it. She was like, "No, we can just, I said, Chineke, God, is that how I'm going to, that's how I'm going to be tagged a thief on the road in Port Harcourt here." So, the way she started calling the husband, "How am I here? How am I?" I said, "Am I even able?" I said, "Using Igbo." I was explaining. I said, "Ma, let me pay the money." But when I knew that, it was getting out of points and it was getting out of hand, people were already gathering. I said, hold up. Because the way I'm saying, let me pay, people are going to think that, oh, what she did was actually true. The woman is saying is actually true. I said, okay, can you remember the day I made the payment? I bought this from you. Because at that time, I could not even remember that I bought from her, because that was my first time and obviously my last time of buying black market. She said it was on a Monday and it was on the 19th. And thank God for email, for e-statements. I just went to my Access Bank, because that's the only account I can transfer from. I went to my Access Bank. I started tracing Monday, 14th, Monday. Okay, as at the time she called Monday, I had already remembered that, oh, it's possible, because there was a Monday I needed to work with, at night. So, and I needed fuel. So I started recalling. So I started tracing Monday 19th, Monday 19th, then I saw so by 9 something, and that was an odd time for me to be outside. Okay. Then I saw 2-4, and it just dawned on me, Jesus. I said, "Ma, where is your son? Where is your son? Where is your son?" Because I said, "My son." I said, "Please, can you call your son?" By that time, people were already gathering, and thief. I said, "God, is that how I'm going to die 1 month to my wedding? Is that how I'm going to die 1 month to my wedding?" I said, "Please, call the woman. Call your son." I said, "Guy, I gave you 4,000 naira, and then I transferred 2-4. People was like, "I don't know you. And the only time I saw you was when you came to buy first from us. You didn't pay us and all that." So that 2-4, I called the name, I transferred the name. I said, "That's my husband's name." I said, "My son, Kilele, what else?" Like, I paid. I was not trying to like remind her that I gave 4,000 naira. I transferred 2-4.
Let me show you my account, my statement.
Don't
for
say it's a
September.
mistake.
Please,
You have been here since now.
please, can I see
Which kind of
him?
question
Can I
again?
see your son, please? Please, I want to see your son. Because
this account number.
it's the same. Please, can I see your son? I just
What
want,
is- you
I
have-
want to
this
ask
one,
him.
don't
I want to
ask
know.
him.
I need to ask him
Don't
about
make
this
me
money
angry.
because
This
this,
is that is not there. I've been in the bank 3
I
times.
gave your son 4,000 naira and
Is that
transferred
nothing?
2004. It's showing on my bank statement
This account number is
2004.
not wrong.
I gave you. I transferred this money to you people.
So which way?
Can I see your son, please? Please, can I see your son? Can I get
Have you
Sir,
here since over how many minutes?
Sir, you're a father. Please listen to me. I will not dupe you.
Do you know how
Father, can you listen to me? You are a father. From that 2004, I had only 4,000 naira. I
I'm
gave your
coming,
son.
wait. I've been to bank, where's my transport, I beg?
Please, can you listen to me?
No,
We are going to bank tomorrow. Please, can you listen to me? Please, can you listen to me? Look at me very well. I didn't give you any 4,000 naira and you took 2,004 that is showing on my bank statement. Look at me very well and say it. No, look at me.
No. 6,400.
I didn't do it. I gave you 4,000. Two women at the back and him. Say the truth. I didn't give you my.
I said, "Ma, did you remember when when I made that transfer, you were like, why am I sending this?" And then your son turned back to you and said, "Oh, ma, mommy, she gave me 4,000 naira cash." So why? I explained everything. It was just some reasonable ones. I was like, okay, if actually she didn't make any payments, why are we seeing 2-4? And why are we seeing your husband's? She said, "That's a fake transfer." Thinking, God. It started raining. They started dragging me. My slippers, the slippers I was wearing. I even had to start making videos, They dragged me. At that point, I had to start saying, "Oh, ma, please, I'm a lawyer. There's some things I can't do. I can't steal from you. And even if I want to steal, it can't be 2-4. Okay, so I said, "Okay, ma, let's leave all this. You're a mother. Can I pay any amount you call this night? I'm going to pay. Just let me pay this night. Maybe tomorrow we can sort it out." This woman refused. The husband arrived and Jesus, it was what I said, "Sir, you're a father." I used emotional blackmailing. There's nothing I did not use that night. I said, "God, I just need one." I said, "God, if you save me this night from these people, I will forever serve you. And I'll deal with these people." So they dragged me, crossed the road. People were gathering, how can this fine girl, how can this small girl be stealing? People were dragging me. I wasn't wearing slippers, it was raining, cars were honking, the hold up and everything. I said, "So this I'm going to be embarrassed." And it was so close to my house. It was so close to my house. So people were saying, so at the end of the day, one man told them, "Okay, since people are dragging her like that, she's willing to pay. Why don't you just allow her pay and then let her go? You are like humiliating her." And then the husband agreed, and then they took me to where I would pay. Immediately I paid. I went home. I cried. I stayed awake that night. I did not stay awake because I was thinking of what happened. I cried. Like, I seriously cried. But that night, I was plotting what I would do to these people. I have a very soft heart, but this one, I said, I must go back. While I was trying to pay, my father-in-law was calling me. He was like, "Are you okay? Are you, what's up?" Unusual, like, I said, "Sir, this is what I'm going to do. If you just be there, this is your wedding period, you have temptation and all that. Don't do anything to them. Pay them and come back. Don't ever." I said, "Okay, no problem." I came back. And then the next morning, early in the morning, I changed. I took permission from work that I'm coming late. I wore my corporate straight to the woman's where she sells the black man, because she comes in the morning. And she was like, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm the lady that that day I made up." because my eyes were so red. I made up, I did everything, dressed, so she could not recognize me again because that thing had happened in the night. I said, who are you? When I explained to her, she was like, oh, she was kind of fidgeting. I said, please, where's your husband? Because your husband said we'll also go to bank today. She now called the husband and then we went to Access Bank. When we got to Access Bank, I showed them my ID card and then I told them that I also need my statement of reports, like statement of accounts for so months, and then they printed it. And then the man uses Access Bank. So I told them, okay, since the man uses Access Bank, please can you check this man's account on so the man was shouting at me, I don't have such right, the bank people. I just had to explain to the other lady what happened. She said, oh, that's why your account details. When he come, I said, well, you received so amount on this so the man was just shouting. She was just shouting and all that, and I said she him. I had to just I left the bank straight to the police station. I never knew I could be that heartless. Paid anything those people mentioned, I paid it. I paid it because I needed to retaliate. It was so much. I took police to that place and then they arrested her and she started calling her husband. She was still feeling, what's it called? She was still like, oh, we can't do anything. So when they called the husband, they said, at the point when they even understood that, oh, these people were serious, when morning, afternoon, nobody has even asked of them, nobody has asked them to pay bail or anything. Next day, that was when they knew it was serious. I said, I will make sure they sleep in police and then I will file my papers and all that the next day. So they now called whatever Ohaneze Igbo for Port Harcourt, called the man. Before the man could call is it the DPO? I've already called my brother. My brother has already spoken with the DPO. I don't know if it's DPO, but I know it was a higher, my brother had already called the DPO. So when he called the DPO, the DPO was like, oh, he's not in my hands again. And this thing, they really, really humiliated this thing. They tore her cloth and all that. So he can't do anything about it. That he needs to face the law. The lady wants to charge them to court for assault and all that. So that was when they knew it was serious. Like, all their connections, people were calling me their pastors and all that. I switched to my phone. They stayed, till I felt like, okay. Then I said, they were not begging that they don't want to charge, they don't have money for courts, that they don't want it to get to court and all that. I said, okay, you are going to pay me everything I've spent. I'm not going to leave people like that. I said, please, I want to see the son. Because the son, very small boy, teenager, if you see the way this boy was dragging me on the road, insulting me, maybe the son came, my first of all gave him a very dirty slap. I just gave the guy a dirty slap. I said, Mommy, insult for night. Mommy, I was so angry and all that. So at the end of the day, I listed out everything they spoiled and then my damages for my body, my dress, the injuries I got and all that. And they could not pay. So the pastor intervened. I was like, forgive her for this. I'm so sorry, sir. They did everything. It's like paying. The only thing I did was, okay, you can pay me 2 times, pay me instrumentally, but why you're paying me? I have to get court order for you to stay there, But at the end of the day, after 24 hours, I had to, it was in the weekend, but I just had to, But the woman felt that, the reason why I did that was not because, I had the strength or anything. The reason why I took them to police and make sure they stayed there for a period of time so that they would learn was because imagine if they had done it to someone, a lady that didn't have anything, that could not defend herself, that didn't have any money, or even a guy. And that's how those people would have humiliated such person. So I needed to teach them a lesson. So that next time they won't do it to another person. And now I felt so comfortable and I felt so happy. And then they paid me my money. Please.
This is a trick that they use these days. I saw a lady recently who came on TikTok to express what happened to her, how she went to Lagos Island and she was harassed, for buying something and not paying. And that is a trick that is happening to them. This girl is quite kind because because of 6,500, you are harassing me like that, with the fact that we went to the bank and there was a proof that I did send you guys this money, and it just got me thinking like, at the end of the day, it's not better to just owe cash and pay this, but we're trying to do this, cashless policy in Nigeria. So it's understandable why you might not be owing enough, but you have your phone with you and you're like, okay, I'm going to transfer the rest to them. You guys, the fact that the girl said she slapped the son because the son was harassing her and dragging her, well done. But what if she wasn't a lawyer? What would have happened to her? What if she didn't have anybody? Those would have just gotten away with the bullshit they did. good thing she also claimed damages, because some people be doing the most. Anyway, you guys, what did you think about this? I felt sorry for her actually, and it was just like, you know, a month to her wedding or something like that. Man, I actually felt sorry for her. But these are some of the things that we do go through, and that is why they said you should always be your brother's keeper. Take them easy. Nobody is guilty until proven guilty, right? Anyway, you guys, feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.